Hello there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely hope you're doing wonderful and amazing. Thank you for being amazing supporters of my channel. Hoping life has been treating you well over here. All right, if you're new here, welcome. I do variety style readings on this channel, so feel free to like the video. Everyone like the video, of course. Subscribe, especially if you're new, and hit the notification bell. I do upload weekly. Would love to have you stop by and check out my other readings, okay? So this reading is for those of you currently ghosted or blocked by the Cancer zodiac sign. All right, I'll check this Cancer energy out, see where they are, what their intentions are, what their feelings are, what their truths or secrets are, and all that good stuff. All right, and I do have a lot of questions for Cancer, so I'm going to get started right away. Okay, so we have harmony here. They could be finding, having a hard time finding peace and harmony in their life. In general, they could have ghosted because they were trying to kind of recenter themselves, get back on track. Maybe the most that they could offer was a friendship of some sort. Something is could have been standing in their way, you know, but they do desire harmony in life and love and everything. But the timing of the ghosting, something like that could have kind of stopped like the imbalance. All right, for some of you, your Cancer here is going through a karmic experience. All right, they are in a past life karmic cycle for some reason. Okay, so they're doing some things in a repetitive way. They could be repeating patterns. You know, kind of like break up, make up, break up, make up, ghost, come back, come back. Whatever it is, they're going through something here. And for some of you, though, specifically, this is somebody that does have a little bit of a spark for you, but they don't have current resolution for anything that's going on in terms of where you are with them. Okay, shallow, so they are coming across a little shallow. There's somebody that could be bored easily. There's somebody that could just, you know, enjoy their own personal, like, you know, like time alone. They're just kind of maybe sometimes in a conflicted state. They create, like, you know, they're just conflicted, not create conflict, but they could feel like conflicted. They don't know what they want. They're uncertain about this. They don't want to, they're not sure about that, whatever is going on. But, you know, for a lot of you, this somebody is living in a superficial state. Like all the stuff that they are feeling is blah or tedious or too much or whatever. It's actually just like all self-created by them. It's not that crazy in life for them. Okay. So they could be making some excuses. I feel like this is somebody that does not necessarily like to be committed or has a hard time finding balance with their emotions here. They could be a little angry right now, feeling a little resentful all around. Just somebody that could literally be kind of putting up barbed wire around themselves. Not literally, but you know, like putting like the thorns out, like kind of they want to like be left alone or untouched or something weird. All right, spiritual connection. Okay, you know, for some of you, this energy does feel connected to you at some level. Obviously, we're here for them, and they're like technically, this is about how they're feeling overall and towards the situation. So, just want to make sure we're clear on that. And because of that, I feel like your Cancer here is kind of going through some type of a transformation. All right, they are kind of repeating something perhaps with you over and over and over until they realize why you are important in their life. And I do firmly believe in that. Okay. Some of you, this is a soulmate connection that is in a very initiated stages. So this is somebody that feels like harmony and happiness and superficial lifestyle is just where it's at. Like the deepening of the things are just now starting to kind of materialize for them to realize, wait a minute, I miss my, you know, my soul, the person that I'm, you know, it's here for this reading. Your Cancer is missing you. He's thinking about you. They want to drop their influences. They want to drop their dark attachments, their third parties affiliations. But right now, that's kind of also been tugging at them. All right, and avoidance. You know, blocking, escaping, and pushing away. That's literally what they're doing right now. I feel for some of you, it's not because they don't want to hurt you. It's because they don't necessarily want to give anything or anybody a chance. So whatever it is that they started with you, it's kind of, they left you hanging. Okay, they didn't necessarily give you any kind of closure. They didn't necessarily, they kind of like treated the whole thing like just another interaction, just another person. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's not how they're feeling anymore. One second, I'm going to fix the camera really quick. All right, much better. Let's see what else is going on with this Cancer towards my beautiful souls. And why is Cancer blocking and acting out? What does Cancer want us to know? What do they want us to know at this time? Inseparable. Okay, our love is always there despite the distance. You know, deja vu, repeated patterns. I feel like maybe some of you could be dealing with a serious so there's multiple things. You could be dealing with cycles with a karmic. You could be dealing with a narcissist that ghosts and leaves and comes back because you're just supply. Or you could be dealing with a runner chaser twin flame right now that is really, really in the core of their thoughts. They're unable to kind of release you, but on the outside they're fighting that fact. Okay. Take it as you wish. It's up to you. They are very attracted to you. They're very passionate towards you. All right. They are looking at you as a missed opportunity here. They shouldn't have acted the way they did or have done what they're doing. They're longing for you. They think of you as you're inseparable. They're in their spiritual self right now. So that's kind of helping. And I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So this whole thing here is about missing you, separation, looking at like literally all about you and how they're feeling towards you. All right. I haven't told you everything. They're holding back something. There's a secret, something they're avoiding to tell you some truth. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're worried that you may not think of them the same anymore or even be, I don't know. I could only imagine what it is that they want to tell you. Maybe there's something that you're onto and they just kind of rejected the entertaining, giving you an answer, and maybe that's why they bolted. All right. Whatever it is, they want to share something with you. It could very well be just their true feelings for you. All right. They want to break the chains here. They want to stop with you. They want to release themselves. They want to be free. They want to be free and come towards you. They don't want to put themselves in that oppressive state that they are like talking about earlier. They kind of put themselves in a situation where it's like just about them and stuff, and they think this superficial lifestyle or mindset, but they want release from that. They need to release from themselves from that. If they don't release themselves from their current lifestyle, their chances with you isn't going to be, it's not like you're going to be controlling it, but their chances with you is going to be slim because you have standards, right? So that comes into play. I feel like this is somebody that thought going in a different direction was going to be a good idea, and I feel like there's major regret for walking away because there's strong chemistry with you. Which one is it? Occasion. Fine. Maybe they want to have an occasion with you. Maybe they want to have a sit down and talk. Maybe spark it up or have a drink. But I feel like there's some things with the influences that they're still kind of dealing with and going through. This is a risk. This is somebody that wants to take a risk. I feel like, they don't mind perhaps maybe, I don't know if you're gonna laugh at them. Let's just pretend they don't care. It feels like they don't care if they're gonna be laughed at or thought like it's a joke. Like, are you kidding me? After all this time, Cancer, are you coming back? But they're gonna want to take that risk, okay? And they want to celebrate some type of occasion because they've been daydreaming about you here. All right, in the shadows, they're not letting you go. Okay, so if this Cancer is putting on a show for you, making you think that they've let you go, I don't think so. All right. See, X is returning to talk to you. It is what it is, friends. It is what it is, right? Yep. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. This is it. This is what's up. All right. Generation and family. So, this is somebody that, again, depression, oppression, feelings, ditching, ghosting, patterns, behaviors could literally be coming down from generational DNA. That's stuff that they cannot help themselves with. That's something that if they don't train themselves to stop or not be, they're going to continuously, they're enabled. So you could be putting the brakes on them, not enabling them. And that's kind of what's waking them up. Like, well, I don't need to be like this. Cancer's thinking this, right? So let's see what else is going on with this Cancerian energy. Towards my beautiful souls, towards this beautiful collective. What else does Cancer want us to know? All right. So I'm going to ask, why have they chosen to ghost? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Libra energy with some Virgo. Bitterness is coming up again. Bitterness. Somebody that, I feel like they just like to kind of feel like they're in a, well, it's just, I don't know if they're hard to please, if they just can't see the light in things, if they're just oppressive. They need to break the chains, okay? They are gonna have to. And I feel like the biggest thing, the reason that they are ghosting is because they're in an oppressive mind state. All right. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is not a joke sometimes because this energy is really good at being detached. And they're ghosting because they want to detach. They don't want to attach. They don't want a commitment. They don't want to be someone. And when they get like that, they become very defensive, very critical, very kind of mean. Okay. The Nine of Cups is here with the Chariot in reverse. Cancer's here. All right. Ten of Swords in reverse with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Strong urge and desire to rush towards something here. This energy, your Cancer strongly wants to come through. They could really literally reach out to you unexpectedly and boom, take you by surprise and then get you on track and wanting you to know what they're thinking about and thinking about how to communicate to say things very passionately with you here, okay? Transformation is coming in with this person in a very fast-paced way, all right? Change is here. Change is coming through with this energy. Change in communication, but it's action oriented. So results. All right. They're manifesting something here with you. Okay. The whole pushing away, the blocking. This is, I feel like this is somebody that has a cycle of some sort. All right. The Nine of Cups here with this energy, Pisces energy. You know, currently I feel like their motivation is they want to grow something. They feel like they could be in a place where they're feeling like they could be fulfilled with you and by you. But again, caution, caution, because if you're dealing with a narcissist, you're the supply. So of course they're going to come back because they are going to give them everything that's going to fill them back up so that they can feel they're great and go back out. So somebody, but though in their mind though, reconciliation is the top desire here. It's to some degree you're like the perfect wish come true, and I don't know why they kept discarding, like the discarding thing or the whole walking away. For I think it has more to do literally with their issues, like I said, with their imbalances. Okay, the Chariot's kind of putting some blockages in the reverse because this is somebody that has obstacles in their way right now overall. All right. And I feel like this is somebody that's really needing to have some type of patience to do the right thing. But boundaries are going to be super important with this Cancer. Okay, so this Cancer may come through thinking, oh, I've got access to my beautiful collective. I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever, and it'll work. You know, and we can I can sort it out. And that's fine. Confidence is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But if they're doing it to repeat a cycle with you, it's going to get really, like, it's going to backfire on them. Right now, though, they're feeling very powerless and that they have no control and they are lacking a little direction because we have the whole, you know, wanting to do something right, wanting to fix something, but right now they have like blockages in the way, and maybe it's also you blocking them. All right. So in terms of external influences in the relationship or just in general during this time, the Ten of Swords is here, Gemini energy. There's a sense of defeat, of course. Yes, there's a sense of betrayal. Somebody's put the other person, like there's a lot of pain here. It's not just like backstabbing, but the wounds are real. The effects of the disappointment or the hurt or the heartache or the pain is very, very real. All right. And it just feels like this somebody, again, when they act in a way that they're not willing to let go of painful things. They come through as very oppressed, all right, unwilling, intentionally not wanting to let go, playing victim. So I feel like this is somebody in terms of, to other people right now, they could be playing the victim. They could be kind of talking about how and why and everything, and nobody's understanding why they really let you go, right? Like, so for a lot of people in their life, like if they know about you and them, for those of you that have that kind of, you know, like awareness with like your friends, like everyone's wondering, like, what the heck, why did you leave the collective, what happened? Okay, but the third party is what happened. So it's coming up again with the Three of Cups in reverse. Cancer again is here. So your Cancer is just definitely in a place where they're stuck in some type of a love triangle, and it leads to kind of a cycle here where the three is always a crowd. So it's, you know, them, you plus something, them, you plus somebody else, or them with two other things, or them with a whole bunch of other things. So there's just always, again, something here that's kind of, because they're always bored. Okay, so bored, distraction, wanting to find something more exciting, and there really isn't. And this somebody that's like a little bit of a suck up. They like to people please a lot, so people are kind of onto them. Narcissists like to do that. Narcissists like to always be in a place where they're the center of attention, getting talked about, getting talked to, and putting things where you know, they speak the language of the society that they want to engage in. So they come across a little bit like that. It could be, you know, not the case for you, and that's fine. But you know, somebody that I feel like your Cancer here is more like the biggest thing that's stopping him from communicating during this is because this whole third party influences attachment situation. Because they don't want to be limited, okay? Because what if they got bored again? And that's kind of why I keep picking up narcissistic vibes. All right, Ten of Pentacles is here, or Ten of Cups, I'm sorry, is here in the reverse. So we have two Pisces energy here. One is talking about fulfillment, gratitude, and growth, and the other one is talking about, you know, completing a cycle or kind of fixing something. Now, this is somebody that did break the connection, broken dreams, broken hopes, broken talks, broken conversations, but they want to reconcile it. However, I feel like this is somebody that is still in a dissatisfied state. So in any relationship that this person gets into, they really struggle with. All right. So the fact that you're even like in their life and you love them or care about them or remote, yeah, that's kind of like to them, that's like kind of not connecting yet because they're not used to having those kinds of, really not, it's just like weird. It's weird as all hell, honestly. Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. Okay, so something here that they don't, you know, like that's the truth, is they really are looking at you as a freaking missed opportunity. They cannot let you go. They're unable to release the fact, like your value in sense of literal value, but like the value that you bring in with your energy is super like different, like to them, like it's not, again, it's not something that they're exposed to, and I feel like they look at you as that. They look at you as a very missed opportunity here, missed chance. They made bad investments in in the wrong places. They made some bad investments with wrong people, whether it's company planning, doing like we walked, they made the bad investment by walking away and entering something that's very boring and very fruitful, unfruitful, I should say. The Two of Swords here, this is a Libra energy with some moon energy as well. And there's a lot of indecisiveness with this person. All right. Will they come back? Will they not? Maybe. Why? Because there's a lot of things and they don't like dealing with emotions. They don't want to speak the truth about something. They don't want to be confronted, is what I feel like it is. They have a lot of insecurities, and that's mainly why, because they're going to be exposed, hence therefore too. Yes, I said that. If a narcissist is at play here with you, covert, passive, overt, you can look at all this is kind of like the tactic, okay? And if it's not a narcissist, fine, just be careful, because this person, their insecurities is too strong, so they put up emotional walls and defenses, and they're very thin and frail because they don't work on foundations. They don't work on establishing foundations here, and that's kind of the problem. But compromise is going to be at play with this person. They want you to compromise. They may compromise, but they want you to compromise, okay? And ultimately here, the likely outcome for the relationship or the situation, if they continue as they are, meaning if you're still ghosting, blocking each other, whatever, the biggest outcome here, the likelihood is, you know, pride is going to come into play with this person, and they're going to end up like not recognizing the value as they were wanting to, because you're dismissing them. So say you're not budging, or say they don't necessarily budge. The biggest part of that is going to come through as a pride, like the aspect of pride, because there's not going to be any growth. The growth is going to be so stagnant that it's going to be like a turn off, honestly, for some of you. But I feel like for a lot of you though, this person is like their spirit, like who they are, is they're still growing and learning about themselves, okay? So the confidence comes with arrogance, all right? And that's fine, but this is somebody that will still want to rebuild their reputation somehow. And again, if you're a people pleaser and if you're just wanting to kind of be attached but unattached, whatever, this card will embody all that. It would kind of confirm all of that, because now we're dealing with an energy that wants to rebuild their reputation, but is it with the right people and for the right reasons? All right. And because they come across as very kind of victim mentality a lot, like, you know, things happens to them, even though they're like part of like 90% of whatever's happened to them. So I don't know. Your person here is just very, very stuck. Missed opportunities, I think the thing I'm going to call it on. I feel like they look at you as a huge missed opportunity. They would like to kind of correct something or fix something, but they're not going to be committed to it. It's going to be just like, it's the right thing to do, so might as well try, but they're not going to like, it's not going to have deep meaning yet. Somebody is still awakening to their spiritual journey with you, okay? Let's see what else is going on with them. What else they want you to know. So in the shadows, I couldn't tell you face to face. See, and what is it? Avoiding, right? And we have secrets. So we are more alike than I admit, because they connect with you. That's the thing. That's why you're in their sphere, because you have commonalities, but they don't want to accept them, because to them it could feel like finality. It could feel like crippling. It could feel like, you know, like they're trapped in the connection rather than enjoying the experience because of the oppressive minded state. They're going to think of it as more like a burden. You know, they're just not there yet. I wish you would come back. You didn't imagine it. and I know more than you think. Next, I'm going to pull some soul messages for you. This could be messages for you to them, depending how you're feeling towards them. If it resonates for you, you can claim the card. Or if it does not, maybe that's something they want you to know or hear at this time. All right, so we have, it's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. I cheated you out of I cheated out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Didn't we just talk about it? Which card? Is it this one? Yep. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. And I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. So, beautiful collective souls, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to pull one final card for you to close out this reading. This will be your spirit animal card for this reading, or for at this time, if you will. So I'll pull the animal name, and then we'll have a keyword. If you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know. Thumbs up the video as well. Hit the notification bell, all right? And would love to have you come back. So your spirit animal is the blue jay. If you want, you can type blue jay in the comments down below. Lets me know you stayed with me till the end, which is literally the way I would like for it to be to support my channel. So that's all I ask. Thank you. And your word is intuition, if you'd like to type that. And now this is your message to close out the reading. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands, and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that does not suit you anymore. All right, so I do hope, beautiful souls, you enjoyed this reading for your Cancer that's ghosted and blocked you. Let me know, because it's the first time I'm doing this kind of a reading, okay? Let me know what you thought. And if you like more of it, I can do it like every 5 or 6 weeks on rotation or something. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys and girls.